your special, Planet is Burning, you tell this story that I find hard to believe that it's true. It's about your Hebrew school. And you tell this story, and it's a jaw-dropping story, but you maintain this is absolutely 100% true.
100%
All right.
true.
You got to tell.
Okay, when I went to, so I grew up on Long Island. Nobody grows up in Long Island for some reason. On the island, and yes, and I'm 32, so if this place is a context for you, when I went to Hebrew school in the early 2000s, the year 2000, I'm a fan. We did this thing where, like, they really make you, as a Jewish kid, like, learn about the Holocaust. They're obsessed, which I'm like, I get it, okay. But we watched really, like, scary footage. We, like, learned the details very young. And then we got into this situation with in my Hebrew school where we did, like, a reenactment of the Holocaust.
What?
And
I mean, I think it's really good that they are teaching you about it and showing you footage. That's important. But what do you mean the reenactment?
Like, there's, like, Civil War reenactments, and this was Holocaust reenactments. We were, like, seriously, we were, like, trying to escape, and we were going through the, truly.
They turned the Holocaust into an escape room?
Yep. As I say in my special, we LARPed the Holocaust in my Hebrew school. We did Holocaust play at my Hebrew school.
It's absolutely insane. And the idea was to like, oh, so you really are going to experience what it's like to be someplace and you can't leave
I'm like,
and you're trapped?
In the hallways of shul? No, I'm not going to actually experience this at all or have any context of what it was like. They, like, turned the lights out in the hallways, and they had, like, the older kids were, like, these stopping points. It was crazy. And so at the end, there's a pogrom, which is a raid. They truly did this. And we're like, ah! We're, like, screaming. We don't know what's going on. And my friend Annie, who's now a lawyer, a very detail-oriented, litigious person, escaped the Hebrew school. And she's outside waiting in the cold. And she thinks horrors are happening inside.
Because she just hears screaming and stuff.
She hears screaming, and then we quiet down, and we're like, where's Annie? And Annie was, like, saving herself.
Yeah.
So
That's
she thought,
insane. That's like if they were teaching me about the Irish potato famine. They said, no potatoes are food for you.
Yeah.
For 2 years. You'll eat grass, and then you'll appreciate Irish history.
Yeah.
It's like, no. That's a horrible experience. So, I mean, first of all, did you tell your parents? That's the kind of thing where you immediately go and tell your parents.
Yeah, I don't know. My parents weren't the type to, like, call the teachers and complain. They were just like, oi. I was like,
sounds rough, kid.
Yeah.
I was like, all right.
Yeah.
But I got material out of it, so, you know. It was worth it, I guess.
Do they still, at this Hebrew school, do they still
do it?
I don't know.
I don't think they're going to do it, because this is going to get out. It's going to get out
Yeah,
that you told this, and they're going to stop doing it because you can't do that.
It's wrong. It's really wrong. And Annie's mom actually called. Thank God for Annie. So Annie's mom called and yelled at them. And she texted me, her mom, Donna Friedman, texted me after watching the special, and she was like, I hope Miss Topak watched this. I was like, you remember her name?
This is the best way to air your grievances is on a late night talk show. This is how we solve problems here.
It was a good synagogue otherwise, but what a bad judgment call.
Yeah. I know. We'll recreate the...
Awful.
Your stand-up tour is in March? Is that when it begins?
That's right. I'm going to 9 cities in March and doing stand-up.
And what do you want to do something special after the shows? Is that right?
That's right. So it's 2020. It's a big election year, a big year for voting. So every city I go to for stand-up, I'm going to stay an extra night and throw a voter empowerment dance party with my political organization, Generator.
That's great.
Yeah.
Good for you. People have to vote in 2020. Anything anybody can do to get people to vote, whatever your opinions are, you've got to vote.
This Generator Collective, my political organization I co-founded with my friend Glennis Mahar, Irish, hey. Irish.
Yeah, he's not Irish, and I don't care, because there's too many of us, frankly. Go to the, no one's, whatever.
But Generator is very much born out of us trying to understand the system ourselves. So we've learned recently through our own organization that voting is important this year, as well as the census.
Right.
I can't tell you all the reasons why, but I know it's important.
All right.